Hey everyone, Shao Dragoon here. Uh, okay. Um, Shoot. I don't know how to do this. This is my first time doing a VTuber model. I just um, it's just I'm I'm really doing it. Yeah, my mouse kind of bugging out a bit. I gotta fix that. But probably because it's not focused. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Hey everyone. Surprise? Eh? No. No. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to start doing content more like this. So I would show you all my model, but it's not really much. I just got the jacket and the undershirt, and I think the pants from Boost. So it's not like the much, Like I'm not like Eggy or Rin or you know, I'm not like any other. I'm not like Raya. I'm just me. So um I guess I could probably go explaining why I'm a VTuber right now. Um, uh, Shoot. I didn't have much for that. So why am I a VTuber right now? So basically, I've always wanted to be a VTuber because people like Eggy, Rin, Rhea. I'm trying to think of other VTubers I know. Geez, I'm not gonna lie, I am in a ton of Discord servers with other VTubers, so it's kind of chaotic. um, but um, I am enjoying it. I do like this a lot. It feels natural. I mean, like I'm actually here. Like I can do this and a whole lot of other things. I don't have to put on a face. I could just be me, and no one will have a problem with it at all. Or I could be like this and just talk really goofy and just be all over the dang place. Yeah, cause I'm just here. So I mean, it's not that really much. I mean, I guess I could just yap to y'all a bit in this model because I am observing it right now, so I can fix some stuff and calibrate it more later. Because it was working perfectly fine about a couple days ago, but it's working pretty fine now. It's just my camera's a bit weird since I'm not using an actual web camera. I'm using OBS and I'm using like what's it called, WAB or something, as like a microphone. So yeah, got that. So my model is pretty simple. I mean, you see my black eyes. If you've known me for like a year or so, you would know that my eyes are correlating to my OC for the manga that my friend Bird was making, or Kirby, as you know him, Kirby the Gamer, or I think the Gamer Kirby. And he made all Team's Way have like little designs and all that for the manga that he was making. And my whole thing is like the Dread Dragon thing that Chrome has, but I'm more controlled over it, so my eyes are fully black. I will probably make a copy of my model, or maybe in the future, if I can actually, get off with this, I will probably make it like a toggle option, so that way I could like toggle my eyes on and off, and they would like have like a little burst of like black energy. Kind of like how, like, in the anime, when Chrome uses the Dread Dragon. I don't really know what it's called, because he just does it. like his eyes just go all black, his pupils go kind of gray, and the claws in his eyes, because his pupils have like these three claws, similar to like a dragon's claws, and they turn blue. Apparently, anyone who has a dread dragon, apparently their eyes just turn gray and blue because Sheru held the dread dragon and his eyes didn't go to yellow. I think it didn't go to yellow. I don't remember. But I guess we could yap for like 8 more minutes. It's been like 5 minutes so far. I need to make some type of revenue if I can. So what can I say? I mean, I don't want to speak on drama because I'm not Muujin, but I guess I could talk about something like that because about like 2 months ago, it was like back in like June. I think it was the 15th, if I remember correctly, because that's when I went off with my grandmother. He made a video about Demi, and man, that video was hilarious. So like, I don't know how you go from talking about Chibi versus Demi on X to then like people going into her stream and then like finding out that she was possibly getting something during stream. Oh man, sorry, my stuff's lagging a bit. Yeah, my CPU's a bit kind of fried. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, that whole situation was funny. Trust me, the others that I was talking to about it was like, why you keep talking about this? I get it's funny. Like, it was just hilarious to me. I mean, come on. We know what you were doing on stream. but no hate to her. She is a really good VTuber. Though the stuff that she said was pretty out of pocket. I don't think she's really a bad person. When someone comes at you and then it's like, you want to defend yourself, obviously, and sometimes you can say something that actually hurts the other person, even if they deserve it or not. So, she's not a bad person today. So go subscribe to her. She's pretty cool. She's not a bad person. She makes really funny streams, and I feel like the whole situation, honestly, was like a really, really good way of giving her publicity in a way. Because, well, she could just take it out of she could just pretty much just have everything there, because she gained a ton of views on her one stream, which I know definitely got her like a ton of revenue. Not like a ton, but a pretty good amount of revenue that probably made her really happy. So yeah, and I respect her whole thing about not wanting to see not supporting drawings of her and all that, like, in that way. I don't blame her for that. People have their own tastes. People do their own things. But man, I guess after that would be the NTE drama that happened, right? Like, if I remember correctly, NTE came out June 29th, and the whole drama with it was the whole AI generated stuff. I'm pretty sure they said that they're going to be using AI generative stuff as background assets, but not use it in like main development, like with the actual game building itself and the characters, but just background assets like buildings and advertisements, because they didn't have enough time to make actual art. I know they're coming under fire again about that, which, mind you, I kind of really don't care about it, because I know they're going to like slowly add in more like actual art, and they're not going to be having that giant problem again. And when they do, people are just going to come crawling back to the game, because I'm not going to lie, 1.3 was actually really good. I enjoyed myself playing that. Spoilers ahead. Come on. I really enjoyed seeing Code Zero versus Colossus in the background while fighting Madam T. That was absolute cinema. Like, you just see Code Zero and Colossus throwing hands in the background while we fight Madam T and all that, and it's like, whoa. It's like, whoa, awesomeness. So, um, I really enjoyed the update. I have Zonko, and her signature arc is so far she's pretty good. I like her. I like her design. She takes elements from like Camellia, Carthia, um, I'm trying to think of who else. Maybe Miyabi as well. Like Miyabi and some of Virgil. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Um, but shoot. Besides that, I guess I could talk about some VTubers that I like, cause I also probably should make this announcement as well. I did find out recently that I am polyamorous. That you have that. But I do have favorite VTubers. Like, for example, there is, oh yeah, and I think it's Ilaria. Yeah, I think that's how you say her name, Ilaria. She's a very funny VTuber, and she's pretty chill in the calls. She doesn't really do much in calls, but she's really cool. Really, really good at Smash. Like, I got scared seeing how good she was at Smash. Like, oh my gosh. And like, I have it emulated on my computer. I mean, no, I don't. I have it emulated in Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft. I don't emulate games. Wink. Yeah, I can't wait for this model yet. So, but yeah, no, do not. Yeah, no, I don't. But ignore the last part. So she's really good at Smash, and she plays on Switch a lot, and I see that a lot, and I was really, really happy to see that, because I'm trying to join esports when I get into college next week, so that's already gonna be a given. Here's another VTuber I really do like to watch is Rin, because she's really calming. Like, her ASMR stuff and chill streams are very calming, and it just gives like a nice type of thing to have in the background and ask her questions. And then it's like, she's also a very good person outside of stream as well. Like, she's not some type of jerk that just acts calm on stream just for publicity, and then it's like an absolute jerk in like Discord and things like that. She's really, really smart, pretty talented, pretty cool. She's also really considerate as well and gives me tons of advice. She actually gave me some really good advice for VTubing, along with someone in Lyria's Discord. They gave me some good tips for VTubing as well. The next is Eggy. Oh man, my favorite Canadian VTuber. I can't really count Fable as a VTuber. I can count him as, I think, as a streamer. I don't know if he's a VTuber or not, but Fable's also in my top 3 as well, along with Eggy, because look, Eggy is very funny, and she's not just funny, but she's also like very relatable. I don't know why. Like, I just like so basically, I guess I could share this funny story. So like, one time we were in a call in Eggy's Discord server, and she randomly popped in. So she does do that time to time, and so does Ren and Ilaria. I noticed that VTubers do randomly just pop in to their like fans, like their Discord servers calls, and just like be like, "Hey, what's going on?" Now, like, I'm gonna quote ASAP Rocky from Need for Speed Unbound real quick, and like, I feel like when it comes to VTubers, when they interact with their fans, lots of fans put them on this high pedestal, like they're some type of god, you know, like they're just this ultimate being that can't do no wrong. But then it's like, you gotta understand, the person behind the screen is still human. We're all human after all. So it's like, you can't really like try to say that, hey, you're this famous VTuber, right? And then like, continue talking about like their whole career and all of that. You gotta understand that VTubers are also human behind that screen. They have lives, they have struggles, they have complications, they have ups, they have downs, they have, lives out of the screen, behind the screen, right? So back to what I was saying. So Eggy popped in, right? So Fable was already in there, and we were already talking. and we were all just in Discord, just chilling, having fun. So I actually brought up the fact that I was talking to everybody about it like a couple days ago. When it happened, this happened like a month ago. So like when it happened like a month ago or so, like a couple days before the call happened, right? I was talking to the people in the Discord about VTubers I would allow, like VTubers or YouTubers I would allow to go to the cookout, and like they would just be fully allowed. And I said that, and I told Fable and Eggy this both that they're fully both invited to the cookout because I know they would pretty much throw down on the grill and they would bring like the funny commentary and like jokes and stories and all that they have. So like they definitely invited to the cookout. Eggy would bring like anything she really needs and everybody will want. If you know, I can't say it on here because YouTube is very, very sensitive with some things. So I can't really say it, but just know that if you were there, it was hilarious. So then we were just chilling, having fun there. And I also started watching Raya around that time as well, because I kind of made it a habit to just start following like small VTubers or VTubers regardless, mostly smaller ones, but also the dragon type ones, since pretty much speaking my whole motif on YouTube is a dragon, most specifically Cobalt Dragoon, which if you don't know why I always have Cobalt Dragoon as my profile picture, it's because Cobalt Dragoon was actually the first ever Beyblade I actually bought myself with my own money. Before you ask, yes, I am 18 years old. When I got in Cobalt Dragoon, I was around maybe 16. Yeah, I was 16 because I think he came out in the summer of my 10th grade year. After I turned 16, he came out the summer of that. And I pre-ordered him, right? Man, that was a really long wait, but it was very worth the wait. He was my, like, Cobalt Dragoons was my main bay. Like, it's also very competitive, too. Still very competitive. So, I really enjoy playing with it and all that. I gotta get me a new Ratchet, though, because my 260 is busted. I mean, it still works, but, like, it's, like, super loose when, like, it's not with the bit. So, I gotta get me a new bit as well. I might have to get me a whole new Cobalt Dragoon, just have that one that I have right now for collection, because it's, like, it was the original ones. Like, if you don't know, so Cobalt Dragoon had a problem with its launcher, where, like, with a few, like, pulls of the string and all that, the launcher would break. Now, you'd be able to fix it, but it wouldn't be able to, like, come back into the launcher. So, that's what happened with mine. Luckily, they fixed that defect when it came to Impact Drake's launch. They fixed it. Or I don't think they did. I think Impact Drake had the same problem. Because when I got Impact Drake was around last year, my 11th grade year. Because I ordered Impact Drake and 3 Shelter Drakes. Because if you don't know, Impact Drake has the Stamina Custom, Balance Custom, and Defense Custom. And it all takes after Shelter Drake. Because Shelter Drake was the bay that was made for Impact Drake to have all these ultimate combos or whatever. So I just ordered 3. I just ordered the full Shelter Drake set, ordered Impact Drake, which, by the way, Impact Drake is heavily slept on. Granted, it is a glass cannon since the rubber, but I feel like the 770, I think it's what 770 gear point, or no, I think it's 780 gear point. 780 and 770 aren't actually bad on the bay. It's just gear point because of the stamina. Because Impact Drake basically relies on the height. So the thing is, when it comes to the Balance Custom with Shelter Drake and Impact Drake together, it's because of the height. The height is supposed to have Impact Drake be able to pretty much land on top of the opponent's bay and pretty much, like, shock them down to the ground using, like, the shock absorption gimmick that it has. It uses the impact, obviously, because Impact Drake. So he uses the impact and then shoots it down to the ground, pretty much making the bay pretty much like fling out and lose a ton of its stamina. But it does work as a glass cannon when it comes to Impact Drake, since it kind of also works on its bay as well. So I would kind of say that maybe, sorry, my bad. I was trying to fix my model. So I guess against left spin type bays, it probably would be way better because it could just spin steal. Which Meteor Dragoon was supposed to do that, but they kind of fumbled with that one because it just made a giant contact point with no rubber, but in the anime it has rubber. But um, that's pretty much the whole story about how my profile picture is and why. So if you don't know, I actually used to go by Operation X, but then I changed that because other people were called Operation X. So I was thinking, what's a name that no one knows and no one would really have a YouTube channel? And I was thinking Shadow Dragoon. Because I am pretty much in the shadows. Because if you don't know, on Team's Way, I'm pretty much just the strongest member on there, but I'm also really in the shadows most of the time. I'm not really like out there publicitating myself like how, kind of like how Blader X is. Like, he doesn't actually seek publicity and fame. He just loves battling. Which, personally, that's me to a T. So, Shadow. And then Dragoon, because of the first gen, because Dragoon was my favorite Bay out of every single generation. Well, for Metal, it was El Drago. But, and then we didn't have no Dragoon during Burst, but it was Luinor, and Luinor was fire, and so was Fafnir. Like, come on, you cannot diss on Fafnir. You can't diss on Fafnir. Besides Wizard Fafnir. We don't talk about Wizard Fafnir. We do not talk about Wizard Fafnir. But, personally, I just made it that because it just made me feel like me. You know? Like, it felt like me. And if you also know, in fact, my old profile picture was actually Delta Zakuro because, I mean, he looked pretty cool back in the day, you know? And he still does. But now being like this, I feel more at peace with myself. So, what else can I say? Oh, right, yeah, the music stuff. Right, yeah, so, people who've been sticking around for my channel notice the fact that I've been posting music more than I have been posting actual videos. There is a reason to that. You see, I do make beats on Soundtrap time to time because most of my emotions and all of that, because I have this habit of just hiding my emotions and not telling people about them. So I made sure that was a habit that I want to express in a healthier way instead of just hiding it and exploding one day. So I started making beats and all of that on Soundtrap. Now, my dad actually makes beats and stuff, but he does his stuff by scratch. I'm actually going to start making my beats by scratch when I can get Splice and all that from my beat maker. And I will probably start using my piano, because I do actually have one in my closet. I have one. I just don't really use it, which I might have to start using it, though, because I'm going to start using that. Because, come on, some of the piano stuff I've been hearing on Instagram and all of that have been pretty fire. So, I got to try that out. But the music I've been making so far was, like, I was talking to Ren about it, like, a few months ago when I first started posting my music online, right? It was more so kind of like the encouragement of doing it online because, I used to just post, like, the file of it on, like, in her Discord for the music, but they wanted to make sure it wasn't, like, no virus or anything like that or some meme. So, well, not really a meme. I mean, I have rickrolled them, like, twice by masking one of my beats with, they were gonna give you up. So, because my beats are kind of inconsistent when it comes to the timing, because some of them are, like, 2 minutes, some are 4, some are 3, most of them are 3 minutes, or some even 1 minute. It's just funny to me, so I have fun doing that. But I was talking to her about it, and she said I should actually start posting it online. Now, I was skeptical at first, but then I remembered the thing that's always been said, right? Which was, if I can share my music with one person, right, it would make that one person happy, and that's all that I need. Because I don't need tons of views because I'm just, I'm a small content creator, obviously, so I don't need that many views, If people like my music, people like my music. If people don't, people don't. I'm happy enough to know that people enjoy my music, even if it's just a handful of people. Because my music can help that one person, those 5 people, get through their day. That's enough for me. to keep going. That's why I'm always been keeping going with my music and all that. And I will be trying to post more. I might start trying to do reaction content as a VTuber. Now, granted, I am going to have to try to find some stuff that I have not watched, because lots of stuff that I see that's very funny, I've already watched. Now, I have, like, no problems at all, maybe, like reacting to other VTubers. Like, what I want to do is, I want to react to, like, people's clips and all that. Like, I want to ask Kaiba and Odd if they can send me clips of Eggy so I can react to them on a video, because I want to, like, see all the clips and stuff, because I don't watch most of her shorts for a reason, because lots of stuff that she gets, that, like, okay, like, you gotta understand, when it comes to, like, clipping with VTubers, it's like sometimes they have people who make shorts for them. Like, Eggy would, like, legitimately, like, I think she does have Kaiba just, I think she has people that make shorts for her. I don't know, but I know she has, like, a shorts in her, like, a shorts category in, like, her Discord. So I kind of, like, want to, like, react to her shorts more. Kind of like how people have been reacting to shorts of, like, that one guy that does the raps. I forgot his name, but he's really funny, right? Or, like, Caleb City. I think it's Folk Solor, the guy that has, like, the World Ender and the Dog Buttons videos. Or even How Easy, you know, like, you know, those skit content creators that pretty much just, like, do their content like that in, like, short form. So I would want to react to their videos and all that, like their shorts. So I wouldn't be able to react to their videos, but their shorts I would be able to. Like, I think it was Eggy who did a video on a Caleb City compilation, because she was watching that for one of her videos, and it seemed really interesting, and I really liked it. Because it's very funny, because he's a very funny guy. He's really funny on YouTube, so seriously. But I just kind of really just wanted to yap for like 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. I'm just yapping. But honestly, I am proud of myself to how I got to this far. This model might be my permanent model for now, because it's just the simplest thing I can do. I don't know how to really ray or anything like that. Like, I'm not no Iron Mouse or Eggy or anything like that, you know. I'm not Ren, I'm not Ilaria, you know. I'm not like some big VTuber that has the money to really spend for a model like how Eggy's is. Like, Eggy has, like, multiple versions of her model, which is awesome, by the way. Her models are amazing. Dang, I really need to find the person who does her models, because they are amazing, man. Like, when I get myself a job, I'm gonna give me a new proper model, have, like, a proper debut. But this is more so like my debut and what I look like. I know my model is very simple, and I have the simple animations from VC and all that, and V-Roy Studios, but I'm happy with the model that I have, because it makes me feel like me, you know. Like, I feel like me personally, and I don't really mind the backlash I might get. I don't know. I mean, I won't get really any backlash, but more so, like, probably the hate comments. Like, I know someone, I think I do have the picture, but I won't show the picture because I don't want to show that person's name. I don't want to show that. Sorry, I was fixing my neck. I don't want to show that person's name because it would be rude. But they told me, right, in a comment section, in the comment section, to quit YouTube, and straight up just told me I should quit YouTube because I posted a short of Eggy, and I don't know if it was about a short about posting about Eggy, but it was just it didn't really hurt the way I thought, right? Because I haven't got hate comments in, like, years. And that was when I was, like, actually slowly growing into a platform. Lots of people that are subscribed to me probably forgot that I even exist. So, it's not really that much of a big deal. But I did have an opinion that I did share about how I felt about ships and all that. Which, by the way, I will make a video possibly if I end up going to this little college thing tomorrow, it'll probably be up next week on Friday because I don't have classes on Friday. So I might make a video about like reacting to like ships in the anime community, or sharing my favorite ships in the anime community, or it might just be talking about the toxicity of why I don't ship some characters, because there are a ton of ships that I do not agree with at all because of how toxic they are. Because they're very toxic, right? And I don't deal with toxicity and all that in my community. I want my community to be a really good one that cares about everyone, or not at least like care about everyone, but at least to be like nice to each other and consider about how other people are feeling, you know? So it's more so like I kind of just want to be someone of me. Like I want to make a community that feels like me and that has like me as the starting point, and everyone has to go to the finish line. It's a pathless path. I've been going down a pathless path all this time because I've been carving my own path so I could build something new. This is who I'm meant to be. Hey, if you know the reference, you know the reference. If you do, you know game, because Beyblade's awesome. And Beyblade X is awesome. I will probably be making like videos like this more often because I can't really stream or anything like that on my computer. My computer is not really built for that. But this is as much. This is fuck. God. This is as much as I can do right now until I can actually get me a proper gaming setup and a streaming setup. Because I'm not even using a proper webcam. I'm using my computer's camera, which is pretty garbage. So, I, have to figure out how to do all that. But it will be fun. Jeez, oh my gosh. It will be fun to do this journey. So I'm glad y'all listened to my I can't even say a little, it's like half an hour already. Like, heck, if you just have this in the background while doing something, then you're welcome. Rennie even said that I probably should start doing ASMR because I have the voice for it. Personally, when I lock in for the voice, I could definitely do it. If anyone's ever actually interested in me doing ASMRs, I will try. Like, I will definitely try and do ASMRs. It seems pretty fun. But granted, give me a script and I'll read it. Just nothing too weird, because like I'm not finna read no Bakudeku fanfic and then like you expect me to just like read all that, pretend to be like Deku or like Kachan. Like, no, I'm not finna do that. I won't do that, no. But thank you all for the amazing support and for the people that have been with me since day one and the people who are still watching me to this day. Thank you for everything that y'all have done. And I'm gonna sign out now because I want to go play CSR Racing 2 because I got some cars I want to grind. Because come on, drag racing cars, especially in Dom Toretto's Dodge Charger RT, is very fun. So I'm out of here, shadow out, and love you all, and thank you so much for the support and everything y'all done for me.